I got me a truck, a trailer, and a chainsaw.
Stay back, I got a chainsaw.
And $0. Can we go from 0 to 100 million? Let's find out. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. This is episode 3 of the 0 to $100 million challenge. I started with just a truck, a trailer, and a chainsaw. Yes, I didn't start with the best trailer, but hey, I guess it gets the job done. And we only have $9,971, which is kind of an issue, but on the plus side, we are landowners now. So what that means is we can get some productions built and a house built. I already kind of have a house on wheels, so I might not need a house, but I do want some productions. Let's do that this episode. Taking a quick peek into the productions here, and it looks like there is a farm sawmill here that is $10,000. Not enough money right now, but almost. You know what? Let's go ahead and get a load of logs loaded up and sold. Also, I'm very interested in this firewood production, which looks like it'd be pretty cool too, I think. Maybe, I don't know. As you may be able to tell, I am trying to stick with the ones I have to do with logging because I got a lot of logging to do right now. And then eventually we'll expand outside of the logging once I get a good amount of money built up. Not exactly 100% full, but oh well, this is good enough. Let's go get this sold off, and this is definitely going to give us enough money to purchase our first production. There we go, selling that off for $19,676. Now we're up to almost $30,000, and that is definitely enough for that little sawmill that I was looking at for $10,000. But I'm kind of thinking, do I really want that little sawmill? I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna go ahead and get it. Maybe not. Oh gosh, just really hard deciding if I should spend my money on that, waste my money on that, because then we're gonna have to wait for it to get completed, and then that also means I'm gonna need another trailer. I don't necessarily need different front end attachment because this does have pallet forks on it, as you can tell right there. Those are pallet forks, and I can easily move this little log piece out of the way just like that and utilize this, but I don't have a trailer to load that up. And where am I going? Well, I guess I don't need this in the way of the production. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Here we go. We're gonna go and place this down for $10,000. I'm not gonna do any fancy decorations or anything like that, but the reason I really like doing this is now I don't exactly need to use my logging trailer anymore, or even cut up the logs, or even delimb them. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. I wasted all my time driving back over here to the forest, and I really didn't need to. I guess I'll go ahead and drop this trailer off. Well, you know what? I'll bring it back up here to my other trailer, drop it off, head into town, and we're gonna grab some new equipment. I don't know, I say town, let's head into the store. I guess there's really no town here. Don't need that trailer, and I also don't think I need this weight either. So we'll go ahead and take this weight off, and I believe the front has some sort of weight on it. It looks like it. So let's lower that weight right there, detach it since it's on the ground. We're very nice people like that. Oops, hit the wrong button. What did I hit? Oh, well, I guess I just got a better view. So now we get to go all the way into town / shop. Oh, such a far drive, especially doing 20 miles per hour. Hello, ma'am. I would like to buy something. Can you sell me something? Yes, I can. Looks like I have two options here for winches. I have this one right here for $7,500, and I also got this one here for $21,000. I mean, almost $22,000. The difference is, obviously, this one's 80 horsepower, this one's 60 horsepower, and this one has a weight capacity of 6.6 tons, and this one has a weight capacity of 8.6 tons. Now, I don't know if I'm even going to hit those capacities, honestly, because my tractor is pretty small, so we're just going to go ahead and go with the small one. And looks like there are no customization options. Oh well, we'll buy that for $7,500. This thing hooked up very nicely on the back. Now I just got to remember how to use it because that is one thing I definitely don't remember. So we're going to head over to a tree, cut it down, grab it with the winch, maybe 2 trees, maybe even 3 trees, and we're going to drag those bad boys over to that sawmill. And there we go. We have 3 large trees attached here. Now I don't think they're the largest ones. I believe the largest ones go up to 30 something meters. These are 20 something meters logs, or trees, I guess. Not really logs anymore, or logs at all now. But this is definitely moving pretty slow, so I don't know if I'm going to do 3 next time. I'd like to pick up some speed because obviously this is supposed to help me go a little faster at getting these logs over here, but looking at this, it definitely is not. And here's what they look like from the backside there. Like I did mention, we don't have to delimb or anything like that. Cut it down, grab it with the winch, kind of line them all up, which is fairly easy because you got this box plate on the back that can go up and down to kind of push them together, or either use the winch to pull them closer together and line them up. Well, now I'm thinking, hey, maybe I should just do 1 tree at a time because this is ridiculous.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Now, I believe that's all I got to pull it in there, just barely a little bit. We'll go ahead and, yep, looks like, hey, they put them all in there. Go ahead and put them in there. That's what I was trying to say, but kind of went in there really fast. We got 10,000 liters in there. Let's go ahead and activate this production. This production does not run in parallel. What that means is it's not going to run 216 cycles here and 2,400 cycles here if I activate them both, which I'm going to. I'm going to go ahead and activate them both. Oh, well. Now, let's try to get this production filled all the way up. Hopefully, it doesn't take that long. So now I'm going to try 2 trees. I should probably honestly just go down to 1. I honestly didn't think think 2 trees could do it, so I just went ahead and went with 1, and wow, it is really pulling it. This is the same size tree, I believe, the 20-something meter size, so it looks like 2 trees it is next time. We'll go ahead and add that thing in there. That put us up to almost 14,000 liters, so looks like those 20-something meter logs or trees, I keep referring to them as logs, I'll just refer to them as trees if I can remember. Now, they are putting in 3,500-ish liters of wood in each full-length tree, which is pretty good. Now, I kind of wonder how much will the 30-some meter one put in, and looks like I might have one over there. I can see it. But first, I do have these 2 trees right here that I'm going to cut down, get them close together, and try to tow them over there. Hopefully, I hit that 20 miles an hour like I did previously with that single one. Here's what I was talking about where you line them up and everything. I got 2 trees cut down. One's kind of behind this one, and all I got to do is lower this box blade, or I can hook the winch to the other one and pull it up closer. It kind of all depends on what I want to do. Obviously, this would be a little bit faster, but I'll just push it up, kind of try to line it up a little bit. Now, let's see here. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now, let's just try to get them a little bit closer together, and there we go. That would do it right there. Then I can attach one here, and then I can run another cable off of there and attach it here. Now, I got 2 of them hooked up. Same concept if I want to do 3. I think you can do 4. I believe 4 is the limit. Now, let's go ahead and get this thing going. I am going up a little incline here, so obviously it's not going to reach its top speed, but hopefully it does going down this hill. Does not look like 2 logs is going to reach its top speed. We're at 12 miles an hour right now and about to smoke a tree back there with a tree. Nah, but it's all good. I mean, this ain't as slow as the ones before, and I think I might be able to deal with this speed. Maybe. Obviously, if you want to do the math, I mean, I was doing 20 miles an hour earlier for 1 log. 2 logs is 12 miles an hour, so it would kind of be a profit to do 2 at a time, I think. And that only puts us at 20,000 liters of wood in there. I need to get up to 100,000. Well, I really don't, because I don't think I'm going to use that much each month. I think that's probably honestly enough, and I'm going to call that quits actually on putting wood in there. I wanted to get it filled up. Yeah, I know what I said. I said one thing, and then it's just like, holy cow, this is taking forever. I don't want to do it anymore. It's type stuff like that. No, but this probably ain't as working out as good as I thought it would. Maybe a faster or better tractor would work, or maybe even something closer. I mean, I've used this in the past for something closer. I've usually put some log storage in, and that log storage would be close to where all the trees are, and then I would just load up the trees in the log storage, and it would automatically cut it for me, and then I could take those 6-meter logs out of the log storage without having to cut a single thing pretty easily and get them loaded up. It was even easier to load up manually too, because it was just kind of put in a little concrete area for loading or grabbing really easily. So that's kind of the idea behind that whole winch thing, and yes, it does work out pretty good. I like it because I can use it to obviously drag it to the production, but it's also nice to drag these logs out of this dense tree forested area and cut them up in a generalized centralized area, so I can just pick them all up and get them all cut at one time. And I might do that here in a minute, even though I just left that thing all the way back there. I guess that's one way of doing it, you know, just go ahead and cut the tree down where it falls in the log forks on its own. Got a trailer full here, and you know, it is starting to get a little bit dark, just a little bit. Now, not really. I mean, obviously it's still pretty bright, but I'm watching that time up there pretty closely. We're after 5 p.m. now. Was that 17:09 exactly right now? Oh, 17:10, just changed. I don't know if y'all have noticed, I have been keeping it on a 5-time speed. I could easily just leave it on 1-time speed and make like a couple $1 million right here in the month of August. Easily, just cutting down trees, because I don't need to own the land to get the trees. Maybe that's a little cheaty, I don't know, but hey, I'm just gonna go out there and steal whatever trees I want. Now, 5-time speed, it's still kind of slow, but I think it's going to keep the days and months moving along. It is 1-day months, so this is going to be the end of August, probably, this episode. We'll sell that off right there for $16,880. Now that puts us up to a total of $28,998, which is not enough for something I want next. Haven't talked to you about that, haven't showed you all that. That's going to be a surprise, and it should make us tons and tons of money. Okay, I can't keep this secret. It's going to be the government subsidy sign. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't even think I got that mod installed. This is looking like it's going to be our last load of logs for this month and for this episode. So I'm a little worried going into the next month, sleeping through the month. And the thing that's worrying me the most is the leasing cost. I have quite a bit of stuff leased, at least I believe I do. I think I do, I don't know. It's been a minute since I played this, so I think I leased a lot of stuff. But either way, that's definitely going to be an issue, and I need to look into some passive income type productions where I barely do anything to it, but it gives me some pretty good money. And if y'all can take a guess at what those are that I'm gonna end up probably putting in next episode, let me know down in the comments. I'd really appreciate that. And hey, if y'all are really liking the series, don't forget to hit that like button. That'd make a huge difference. Let other people know that it's out there. I know I keep getting these comments every now and then saying, man, this guy's so underrated. A lot more people should watch him, stuff like that. And y'all can help with that. But that was $16,857. Not bad, not bad. 45,000. That reminds me, something was $45,000. That was that firewood production mod. Maybe change of plans. Maybe I won't get that passive income. That is actually all the time I got for this episode. Now we're flying over this little forested area right here that I've been getting all my trees from. And I did mention previously, I'm not going to touch the small ones. They just don't seem like they're worth it. But maybe I'm going to start touching those small ones because, gosh, it is really disappearing very fast. And I don't want to have to drive really far away from more trees. Gosh, as you can tell in this angle here, there's really not much trees around here, but this map does have more trees for me to get to, so I'm not too worried about running out. Kind of am real worried. That's the other part of my mind saying I'm kind of worried. We'll worry about that for another day. But hey, that's all the time I got for this episode. Really do appreciate y'all stopping in and watching. It means a whole lot. If y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comments section because they're always welcome and very much appreciated. And until next time, y'all take care.